If you're aiming to score 170 or above on the LSAT, and I hope you are because there's no reason to shoot for anything less, today I'm going to share with you 6 proven methods to help you achieve your LSAT goals. These will also work if you're aiming for a lower score, but I recommend that once you've broken into the 150s, the 160s, that you aim higher, don't give up, aim for the highest score possible. In fact, why not aim for a 180? But to start with, of course, you're going to want to set specific and realistic goals that you believe you can achieve. One of the biggest barriers to hitting these goals is not putting in the work, not practicing enough, hitting plateaus, and giving up. A lot of students see the LSAT as an obstacle, not as an opportunity. They think it's dumb, it doesn't test anything, but there's nothing worse than believing you can't get there because you think there's some stupid barrier standing in the way of you achieving your law school dreams. Instead, I recommend that you take the LSAT and you view it as an opportunity to learn something new, and that you take it as a chance to develop the skills that are going to help you succeed in law school and beyond. To this end, you don't want to just use explanations as a crutch. You want to truly analyze your mistakes for yourself to get the key insights that will let you study more effectively going forward. Aim to understand everything, see the exam from the test maker's perspective, and aim for a 180 because, of course, there's no reason to shoot for anything less than that. So the problem with when students aim for only a 160 and they do only 3 passages or only 3 games is that it sets a ceiling on how high you can score. I want you to set the goal of solving all the questions accurately in the time allotted without getting fatigued. So you're going to do all 4 passages, you're going to do all 25 or 26 logical reasoning questions, and if you're taking the LSAT in June, you're going to do all 4 games. Take the approach of divide and conquer with regard to those 15 different types of logical reasoning questions. You do the easiest types up to the more difficult. So you start off with necessary assumption, inference, and flaw, and move up from there. You can also set mini goals. For example, you look at accuracy, pacing, and endurance as the 3 main phases of LSAT prep of your LSAT study plan. And so you start with accuracy. Can I understand the argument and the passage? Can I understand the question stem? Can I understand the answer choices? Specifically, what makes the wrong answer choices tempting and what ultimately makes them wrong? What makes the right answers unappealing and what ultimately makes them right? More on this when I talk about the Socratic review method a little bit later. For the pacing phase here, you want to, of course, aim to complete all 4 games, all 4 passages, all of the logical reasoning questions, and finish this section with time to spare. Then you want to go back and tackle the tough questions that you had flagged earlier in the section. You can also set endurance goals where you want to finish all 4 sections of the LSAT without getting fatigued and that your accuracy doesn't drop in the 4th section just because it was the 4th section. And of course, you want to be able to handle any scenario that they throw your way, including even if you were to get 3 logical reasoning sections back to back, which of course is possible with the new LSAT format starting in August once they remove the logic game section. Now, the second method I want to share with you to help you achieve your LSAT goals is developing a comprehensive study plan. I recommend using the laser approach to LSAT prep. That is the framework underpinning all the study plans that we create for our students at LSAT Unplugged. Will help you create a personalized day-by-day study plan to orient all of your studying from now all the way through until test day. If you're interested in finding out more about joining our program to help you achieve 170 plus, you can check out the links below the video to find out more. LASER is an acronym standing for Learning, Accuracy, Sections, Exams, and Review. Basically, you're building that foundation first before moving on to timed sections, and then of course you're pulling it all together with full-length timed practice tests, but you are not neglecting review, which is where the Socratic review method comes in, which again, I will share more on in just a little bit. The third proven method here is to identify and target your weaknesses. So when you are reviewing LSAT questions, you want to make sure that you are understanding what led you to get the question wrong, what is the lesson learned from having gotten that question wrong, so that you can extract that key insight, log it in your mistake journal, so that you will never make the same mistake again. You will identify which specific concepts you were missing, what was off about your habits so that you can course correct going forward. The fourth proven method I want to share with you is simulating real test day conditions. This includes strictly timing yourself with all of your practice tests. You're not pausing the clock just to go to the bathroom or check your phone or get a snack. You are strictly timing yourself with the exact same timing that you're going to have on LSAT test day. It's 35-minute sections by default, maybe a bit more if you get extra time accommodations, but you want to know what your timing is going to be and mirror LSAT test day as specifically as you possibly can. The fifth proven method here is to review and learn from your mistakes. And this is where the Socratic review method comes in. So what is the Socratic review method? It's a framework for helping you figure out exactly where your mistakes are coming from. For example, in logical reasoning, is your mistake coming from misreading the stimulus and misunderstanding the stimulus? Is it coming from misunderstanding the question stem, the task before you? Or is it with regard to the answer choices? Tempting wrong answers, unappealing right answers. You want to figure out which specific tricks and traps you personally are uniquely prone to falling for so that you can avoid making the same mistake again. At LSAT Unplugged, we offer live small group coaching sessions as well as one-on-one private coaching to walk you through this process with templates and tools and examples to help you engage in this process for yourself, to help you study that much more effectively. Again, link below to find out more. Now, the sixth proven method here is to stay motivated and manage your LSAT stress levels. You've got to remember that it is not all riding on just one LSAT test date because you can retake. This year, of course, you have the June LSAT, August, September, October, and November, this calendar year alone. You can also take it even in January and February. That's right. The February LSAT is not too late. So if, for example, you are targeting the August LSAT, know that you could register for September just for peace of mind, just for security, knowing that you have as a backup just in case you need it. Anyway, folks, that's all for now. Reach out if you need anything. I'm here for you. And in the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.